Hello again and welcome back to Let's Fuck Some Shit Up and or mess stuff up or whatever you want to call it. I am still playing the Turkish guys and my current mission was basically to prepare for a successful Bulgaria invasion, and this is because yeah, soon the Germans gonna fall in Russia. I'm pretty sure about that. I'm not quite sure if they actually gonna win this war. If they do, this gonna be pretty interesting. I might even load the game as American just to basically interfere and get some invasions going. Otherwise, this will not ever happen. For now, it's taking fairly realistic turns. They are pretty much before Leningrad. They are near Moscow. And they are forcing a fairly strong push into Stalingrad. The direction for the model in the game was pretty realistic, so my current target was to basically prepare my army to fight against the Bulgarian troops who did not join the Axis quite yet. And by the looks of it, won't ever do it. So my big chance is here to take another small country and prepare for the bigger wars, like me invading French, maybe. The thing is, after Romania, I wanted to get a fleet strong enough to invade Norway and Sweden. Both of them countries are pretty small, but they give a lot, and I open doors to other countries. And since my range would be enough, I will first invade Ireland. Ireland is not a member of anything, so you can kinda get it very fast. And as you can see right now, Leningrad is getting circled. Moscow is pretty short before it's gonna fall. It takes realistic turns. Let's be completely honest about that. But now the Russians are actually gonna get the winter strength, you know. General Winter bonus, which makes them fight about 25% stronger. And for cases that are not similar with this game, 25% is quite a lot. And with quite a lot, I mean way too much for the Germans to handle. For now, my Istanbul headquarters needs some love to be able to defeat them, but it will be obviously pretty fast done. And they are now standing before of Moscow. And for any reason, if Moscow falls, and this is what I did wrong, I didn't actually, the cities I didn't actually get defense on them, that's why I'm, you know. If Moscow actually gonna fall, only Stalingrad is helping them to still win this war, but if every city of these towns fall, the bitter peace event will trigger, and Russia will be suddenly pretty small. I can invade the rest of Russia then, and take it for me. Perfect. Whatsoever. Yes. De facto, I still think I'm not really ready yet for the Romanian invasion once again. I tried that. Let's see what the tier really needs. To what? Iraq? Yeah, Iraq can't take Iraq. Where is it? Romania. What do you need against Romania? It's quite a lot, obviously. Yes, too much to actually afford right now. In fact, I'm still producing some troops, but it's obviously not enough yet. Leningrad is not gonna fall, Moscow is obviously not gonna fall as well. Here you see they getting pushed back somehow, and they are really going move into Stalingrad. This game is pretty realistic. As the game first released, it wasn't realistic at all. It was already luck if the war really happened, you know. And right now it seems to be pretty flawless. Like, it will be scripted somehow, but they have the event for the motherland and defense, so war will still continue for 2 or 3 more years. Sadly, the invasions are not quite working yet. If they can fix this, this game is really gonna be awesome, but other than that, not really now. Vichy French is sadly now in the Axis, too bad, really. I would have fun to attack them, but, well. The doors to Europe are not open that yet. Now they are falling back, but they took Leningrad, so they fall back in front of Moscow. But they keep going near Stalingrad, and as far as they go in actual Stalingrad, the Russians will have a big problem defending this off, since Stalingrad will have opened a very wide front, as you can see, and that makes the Germans split it all over the country, like in a really bad League of Legends game, where you where your allies are currently splitted all the time. This is bad, and the bad Here's Nerf game as well. I think of just attacking with a blitzing stance right now. If everybody is prepared also, then this is gonna be working pretty easy. But these troops obviously don't want to get prepared. So let's do this again. once I get a blitzing stance against them, I can't really fall back anymore. The problem is the circlements between Istanbul and the rest of the world is kind of small, but only 2 provinces far. Not gonna help for long. So as you can see, the Germans are keep pushing back, keep coming back into the war by pushing nearer in the actual country. But what's started? I'm gonna let the AI play this. Okay, I do. Now attack. I do know that indeed, if I fuck this up, it's gonna really fucked up. As I see the army is now actually messing with partitions instead of with the actual threat here. I'm gonna actually give the direct peace offer again. Because, well, for case you didn't realize it quite yet, the partitions actually made all my troops go bad. Like, they really gonna did, and this is bad, because I want all my troops near the front if the war starts. This was not the case. They circled Moscow now, but they came pretty far into Stalingrad. Maybe I say hi at the front lines very soon. I hope so. I really do appreciate that if I say hi at the front lines soon. Since the hi in the front lines actually shows loyalty to the Germans. Yes, whatever. So with that much of troops, you can actually start attack them. Can still not build infrastructure. Now I want to know where the techniques are. Far enough to start researching it. It should be done as soon as possible. Very important tech to have if I want to continue is to get up some infrastructure. And then go into the infrastructure and get a fast supply away, because the country is very large. And a fairly large country means a fairly long supply layer. Finding some supply way is only possible with a good amount of supplies. And Leningrad is still fallen, but Germans not progressing it forward. Actually, they got pushed back in the south and in the north middle now. And Leningrad is going to be pretty soon retaken. The Russians actually are pushing back, like in the history, 1924 May, a day of defeat, where the Russians actually started pushing the enemy so hard back that they had barely a feat. I'm not quite sure the army didn't fall, 6th army didn't fall, but I'm pretty sure that this has to do something with that, that the Germans kind of fucked this up. Stop being that partitions, please. Maybe we can get some peace going then. With that high threat, I wouldn't basically put all my troops on the Germany front like the Romanians do. More on the actual front of the Turkish, but everyone themselves. Still take a while till they actually gonna be able to do so. Leningrad is not gonna fall, and the Germans are pushing back in direction Moscow, but not that as successful after all. Now the troops actually regaining. This is good. As I said, I want a huge supply of troops on my front lines before I actually start doing this war. This is for some reason pretty important, of course. The infrastructure is too low to actually move through here. You need an infrastructure of at least 2. Of course. To move it to Sinkiong. The House of Iron 2, there was some kind of this anyway. I don't know why the Russians are getting troops on my border, but for some reason they think it's a good idea to attack the Turkish guys now. They might gonna go under with that. Because I don't want to say anything, I'm not a strong force yet, but I can hold them off long enough to make the Germans go dipshit in their country. And if the Germans go dipshit in their country, they lose the war. On the September 11 I can actually start attacking the... 11 September. I can start attacking them... Hungarians again, because then I will have over 250,000 troops. Will be pretty much enough to force them down, you know, to basically get something done. And right now, can you somehow deploy yourself here? Back there? Let's try. Yeah, I can move through the Suez Canal. Obviously, then it's working. Yes, it works. I will get some kind of special units here. 120 white. How much does one infantry does actually weigh? Does that stand anyway? Whatever the case, I'm gonna get some infantry brigades here. This is kind of a special force, you know. And that actually means they will wait once the lane is set from the east side and take the most important harbors. While there's front gathering at basically currently front gathering is there, yes, they still I'm not still ready to go into this war. I'm not all prepared though. Where's the infantry divisions I ordered to be there? Ah, they're coming. It's taking so long though. I need to build infrastructure everywhere. At least I can say that I have enough district capacity to waste to do so. I would say waste though. If I explain war to the complete Axis now, I'm gonna most likely die, but... Is Germany finally getting pushed back? Actually no, not looks like this. Actually the Germans are somehow on the rise again. This was a small pushback though. It worked, but it was only small. It gave time to me. Oh, I see. This is what you mean with one, I can transport a single troop, I see. Well, this actually means with a blitzing attacking starts that I can easily defeat them right now. I should do this. The really big armies I talked about are now there, so... Let's declare hopefully the last real Romanian to Turkish war. Special commander for everything for the cases these soldiers arrive on the front. So it's not gonna work out yet, it's gonna work out later. Once there's a front line actually, for now it's just rushing through. So now it basically works, it's starting to work, you know. I need to hurry with the operation, fuck them up now pretty fast. For some reason they are not feeling like doing so. Come on, are you outside now? Not yet. Well, I'm still coming through some parts of the country, but not a lot, so... Let's start this soon. Okay, here we go, now I can start it, finally. If I take the most important harbor here... The war is going to be pretty easy. Just trying to not get him into their own encirclement, that's why I'm not letting them getting AI command, not getting AI commanded. As you can see, they are not prepared. There's not a single troop attacking, so what I did now, or what I can do now, I took the most important harbor of them, so let's start capturing that from the behind side, basically. Liberated by Germany. Oh, Moscow is actually taken now. Not good at all. The troops I sent in here are lost, as it seems. Opposite to the things I thought, the invasion didn't left as planned. The front line was quite not disturbed enough. Obviously enough to make a good attack movement. Let's try to get out of here. Let's support stuff. Next tower I will... Now I have to be fast. Well, the remains actually making a trip into my country for now. I still have a lot of manpower to waste here in this warfare. So let's go into the directly blitzing stance again. No, you know what? I'm just gonna abort that war. I'm not quite sure why I'm losing all of this, basically, so far. But I'm pretty sure this is because I have not a single tank brigade running. So, let me overtake this for now. We need tanks right now. Really, really soon. Okay, quite progress now more into the east side of this game. Because I can finally build up its infrastructure. Quite a lot, obviously. It's costing a lot, but it takes forever, really. Wow. Full speed and it's taking a long. Infrastructure was used to be like 10 to 20 days each. I need theoretic. Rocket. Oh, automobile research actually. The Germans are now on the fallback. No, they actually keep progressing further into the land and the country of the Soviets. Are the Soviets giving up now? How can it possibly be? I mean, Soviets can't be beaten that fast. I mean, actually the Soviets are supposed to win this war without a single problem. So, I'm actually gonna interfere in this war because it seems like the Americans are not doing shit. And basically what I will do now is save this game. And I mean, it's not really cheating because others, I'm not just getting a bit more time. What I will do now is loading the same save stat as Soviet Russia. No, actually, you're not allowed to same stat as any country, like the USA. And then I'm gonna basically try... No, I actually allowed it as the United Kingdom. Then I'm gonna try to get into the German cities and try to make some trouble there. Because what else can I do? How much British soldiers do I have on the main lands? This is how much? No, home command. Okay, home command it can. Now come there, completely please. I wonder how they actually made it to not have a single transport ship. I mean, really? I mean, they are winning on every front line. They can get some transports now. Really important to have them. I mean, they don't have a single one of them. I got a series of 4. Actually, a series of... yeah, 3 is good. 20 of them is enough. And now what I need more is focus on prioritize on production, and then I need a lot of infantry. I mean, why I don't have infantry in this? It's not like I really need more than this. Again, again a year, but basically a year is not gonna basically do lots to my Turkish lands. Just to it's actually just strengthening my territorial needs, basically. You could say it like this. I hope the Soviets can stand for 1 more year, because then there will be a fairly huge invasion in Germany. There's actually American troops at Newcastle, so... they can make that new if they want to, but I don't want to, so... just want them to actually push through it. They're building ships at least pretty fast, so it's okay. The first series of ships will arrive very soon, and I can bring some troops to this lost lands, as I call